installing the flat flares today. We want to show you what's up. This is a pretty simple process, super simple compared to installing the flares. So number one, step fit, and we are making a cut on the inside here. You can see below and above the rib. Then we're going to use a jigsaw and cut the rib out. Okay, once that rib's out, we're going to put the nibbler in there and we're going to cut that whole panel out. The reason you see this blue tape along here is this is just sticky side out in order to catch the pieces as they fall, just to help with the cleanup. Make sure you don't have that stuff landing in spots that you don't want it, like your shoe. This is the nibbler. This is all we're doing is just munching out right along the cutout. I'll show you what it looks like from the other side too. Okay, so we just nibbled out the hole. You can see it's a long way from a perfect cut. But remember, it doesn't exactly matter because this is going to be covered with the flat flare on this side. On the inside, we've got a window cover that goes over this. So all we're going to do now is grind this edge, smooth it up a little bit, put some Rust-Oleum on it, and then we're going to insert the flare. All right, all we're doing is cleaning the inside surface of this flare just to have a good clean surface for the mounting. Okay, so we're going to apply the adhesive to the flat flare, and you can see the flat flare is a little bit different than the glue flange for the flares. So the flat flare's got a little bit of a radius here, and what we're going to do is just fill this radius with adhesive. And in this particular area, we'll probably put a little bit extra because there's lots of extra space. It's actually this on the inside of this curve here, right under where the window is. And then we'll just press it up in place. We've got the doors ready, and we'll be back with you in a second. You want to put a nice thick bead all along this edge here and all the way around. Okay, let's apply some clamps.
We're right on the edge here.
Perfect. Okay, so we're clamping up the four corners here just to make sure it gets good seal, because even though this is molded to the exact shape of the rear window, it's fiberglass. So you have to make sure you press in the corners here, and we're just doing these with the clamps. You can see we taped up first to catch the adhesive as it comes over the side. I think we're in pretty good shape. All right, so we've installed the flat flares on both sides. We've got some cleanup work here to do, and we'll probably polish these out just a little bit. One of the things that was really important when we took the clamps off and closed the door, just make sure that this gap is even all the way up and looks just right. You've got the ability to make little minor adjustments with a little bit of pressure to even up that gap. And once you do that and you stand back and everything looks fine, then I think you're good to go. We're going to add the windows tomorrow. One of the things important as you're working to get the adhesive off, we use a little tool like this to be able to get in the edge. Lots of mineral spirits and lots of paper towels. And then if you get this in here like this, it just helps clean up that edge a little bit. And trust me, it's just patience. This stuff comes off really easily. The adhesive does with mineral spirits. Just take your time, you can work around the edges. You got plenty of time to get it cleaned up, and it comes off pretty good.